Welcome again to the Restoration Garage. Today we're going to talk about reworking some headlights and show you how we've done some things to correct some problems we found that were returned to us in a pair of headlights that we had restored. Last year when we started working on our 31 Packard, we decided to send our headlights off and have them re-chromed and have them rewired and completely rebuilt just like a new light. Lights came back in a box. We never looked at them till this week when we got ready to put them on the car. Had to go into the lights because we needed to change the bulbs in them, put new halogen bulbs in the lights, and decided to go inside the light and look at it and see what we could find and see how the work looked. Well, when we went inside the light, here's what we found. We had these, got the little plugs here that hook into the switch, hook into the plug. And what they did, they left the original wiring here, and this is original wiring, and they just cut that and put a new piece of wire here and then taped the two together. No stay-con, no kind of connector, very shoddy work. And so what we've done is we've disassembled these plugs, and we'll show you this plug here. This is one we've put back together so you can see what it looks like. The wires are supposed to connect back here on the back at these 3 points where you can see the connections. When you flip the plug around, you can see there are 3 round connectors there that make contact with the other mating part of this plug, and when it's all together, it just transfers the electricity from this side of the plug to the other side of the plug and into the light. And so what we've done is we have taken these apart. This is an original piece with a spring loaded to help force the connector into the other connector, so you always got a good contact point. And as you see, these are cut off. We had to cut them off because the wires that were in them originally, the wires were put in this and it was crimped, and that's how they did it at the factory. What we've done is we went out and had to get a little ingenious because we've not been able to find anything that would work. So we went out and found some 1/8 inch brass rivets, which are very close to what we're dealing with the old connectors. And then we in turn went out and drilled holes in the end of our rivets, which was not an easy task, I must say. That's a 1/8 inch diameter rivet. And we're going to put our wire in that and crimp it, put it back in the switch. And when we're done, the switch will be like it should have been when it came to me almost a year ago, or at least it will be like it was when it was first made by Packard. We've also got some pieces here that we have fabricated, that these little spring-loaded pieces hold this bottom threaded part in the light. We've already put this one in, so and maybe you can see it there inside it, that little round spring-loaded piece. This piece right here fits down in here, sits in there like that, and you push it down and it locks into some little keepers. And we've made those for our lights because the ones that were in there were broke and looked like they would come out at any moment with a good jarring going down the road. So pretty much that's what we're going to do today. We're going to stop the video now for a few minutes and go ahead and get everything ready and put some of these together. And once we get it together, we'll come back on and show you what we've done and put one of these lights together for you. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, welcome back to the Restoration Garage. A few minutes ago I was talking about these lights, and now I've got them all put back together. We've got our new rivets in the end. Now we've heat shrunk the back of these, made them look nice and pretty, and see how they're spring loaded. As you pull them and let go of it, it tries to return. And then here's the other end of our plug. I haven't heat shrunk these yet, but you can see I've crimped them, and I've also put solder on them. And then I'm gonna go back and I'll slide the heat shrink up there and take the torch and melt that down and finish off this professional looking job. And these are ready to go back in the lights, and hopefully in an hour or two we'll get them in the car and things should be ready to roll. Once again, we appreciate you looking at this video, and would like to hear from you if you have any interest or any questions or comments. And don't forget to check us out at therestorationgarage.com. We are adding a few more parts. Today we're going to add these clips that we have made to hold these lights together, and also the little plugs I showed you earlier, the pop rivets converted into light plug assemblies. So be sure to check us out. We do have some stuff on there that I've not been able to find, and probably if you're looking you won't be able to find it either, and we hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day, and keep your hands greasy.